Thanks to the Jamaica Sports Development Foundation, I was privileged to be a part of the Pan American Championships Congress in San Juan, Argentina. It was very important that the Jamaica Cycling Federation be represented. So I really want to say thanks to the Sports Development Foundation because they understood the vision when we explained it to them that Jamaica had been absent from these major conferences, and this is where we would hear what was available to assist the various federations, what the other federations were doing. This is where you also get to bid for championships and network, which is very important, particularly for Jamaica. We are so small. We have so many things that we would want to achieve, and it is important to network with the larger federations because they have resources, material as well as personnel. They offer courses, they have seminars, they have track meets, and all of these are beneficial to Jamaica. But unless you are there, a part of the discussions, a part of the decision-making process, expressing your needs, people knowing what you are up to, what your mission is, what your vision is, what your plan is, what is your current status, then you won't get any help. So for me, coming so early too in my presidency, it was a very good trip. I got to meet the international president. He was there from Switzerland, and he particularly expressed his congratulations as being a female president. I think I'm now one of 6 female presidents worldwide, and female cycling is very important to him, but he did express the wish of wanting to have more females in the union. So this was good to meet him, to talk to him, and to share directly what was happening in Jamaica other than in paper, because we've been communicating electronically, of course. But it was a time to speak directly face to face and to hear from him some of the suggestions that he had for Jamaica. One of the big suggestions they have is that we link more with our Olympic Association, and truth be told, Jamaica has gotten off doing exactly that, because it is through the link with our Jamaica Olympic Association here that we've been able to get funding, one of the first federation locally to get funding to prepare for the road to Tokyo 2020. So this is one of the things that they impress upon federations, that there is funding and you can get that through your presentation of your plans and your projects to your Olympic Association, as well as the Solidarity Fund. So there was a specific call for projects surrounding the youth, young people riding, women riding, to build the future of the sport. The need is there for more women and more young people. So these are 2 things that Jamaica has in its plan. So it was good to hear from the international body that we were on the right track, and they were very pleased to hear it too. Also for me, it was good to meet the other presidents in the Caribbean. There is a Caribbean Confederation, and I linked with them fairly recently, and it was through their encouragement that we really made the push to be there. So it was good to put a face to the name. They were very pleased that Jamaica was back in the game. For them, it means that we can push to have more events in the Caribbean once Jamaica is at the level where we can host international events. The other Caribbean territories, apart from Trinidad and Cuba, they have facilities, but the others don't. What Jamaica has also is the centrality or location. It's so easy to get to Jamaica from North or South America and from any of the other Caribbean countries. So we expressed our interest of wanting to host international events, and they were very pleased to hear of our plans and encourage us to move forward to doing this. So for me, it was very heartening. I was very encouraged. There are federations that are not at the place where we are, even though here in Jamaica we feel that there's so much to do, that there's a lot of rebuilding. There are some that are not even where we are at. Also, for me, what stood out was how much Argentina and San Juan see sport as an important factor in the development of their economy. During the stay, on the very day of the Congress, their parliament passed a bill making San Juan the cycling capital of Argentina, and that really hit me in a very hard way, positive, good way, because what it says is that there are countries who see the importance of sports in the development of the economy, and this is something that other persons here in Jamaica have said. We've spoken about it, but we really need to make it happen. When we host international events, we have hundreds of people coming here, and that is what is evident when countries host international cycling event. I had a conversation with the president of the federation, the Canadian Federation, and he says their team that went to the Commonwealth Games is 200 strong. So can you imagine just one country sending 200 persons to an event? So Jamaica has the right location. What we are working on now is getting the velodrome rebuilt, and so that is something that is very high on our list of priority. We can still host road championships, so we are preparing ourselves to take that on. So we want to put in a bid too, like some of the other countries, and develop our economy using sports, and in particular cycling. So I really got that out of the trip. There was a lot of encouragement. There was a lot of support. We need to develop our coaching skills here in Jamaica, and there were offers to assist us with that. I gained new knowledge in some of the new disciplines in the sport, things that we can seriously look at here. We went on a tour of BMX track, and there were like 50 to 70 children, let's say between the ages of 5 to 12, and this says a lot for their youth program, and that is where we would want to go to. So I got firsthand how important that was, and also to provide something for young people to become occupied, and in Argentina they are using sports as a means to do this. So those are some of the things that I gleaned from that trip. Also, the whole process of governance. When you are present at these conferences, you get to play a role in the whole voting and decision-making process. So there are 9 delegates from the Pan-American region who can vote at the next Congress, and Jamaica was elected as a substitute delegate. So if any of these 9 delegates do not show to vote at the next Congress in Austria and Jamaica is there, Jamaica would be asked to vote. So this is a good feeling that we are recognized and we are becoming a part of, or the what we had in the past, we are regaining that.